Oh, I will stay with you through the ups and the downs. I will stay with you when no one else is around. And when the door closes around, I will stay by your side. 'Cause I know you're alright. Yeah, I will stay with you. Oh no. You're burning. You're burning. Oh no. You're burning. You're burning. You're burning. 'Cause I've been really trying, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, come on. Oh, come on. Baby, let's get it on. Oh, baby, let's get it on. Come on, sugar. Let's get it on, baby. Let's get it on. Come on, baby. We are all sensitive people with so much love to give. Understand me, sugar. And since we got to be here, ooh, let's love. I love you. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Stop beating around the bush, baby. Oh, let's get it on, baby. If the spirit move you, let me give you, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby, yeah, baby. Oh, baby, tonight we gonna talk about feelings. Oh, baby, tonight we gonna talk about feelings. Oh, baby, tonight we gonna talk about all the things that I've always wanted tonight. Me, I'm really game for man. I'm not taking it. We are tired. Body long, it's time to head. It's a New Year's time to sun. Come on, you know this song, I know. Look at the chocolate and say, hey, oh, honey, my chocolates. Yeah, oh, baby, ain't got his head too. Body long, it's time to head. It's a New Year's time to sun. Yes, time to stop me. You're my yuki yuki. You're my yuki yuki. You're my yuki yuki. You're my yuki yuki. I have a question say. Upimako namako. Upimako di. Upimako. Upimako. Upimako di. Upimako di. Upimako.
Introducing your MC and host for the night, the ever beautiful and gracious Lebo Marape.
I missed the moment. So all come. Here we go, Junior.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would just like to welcome you all to this event tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. Your presence is highly appreciated. So some of you might be here and thinking, what am I doing here? This morning somebody called you and said, Kaba, get ready, look good, we are going somewhere. Are there any of those in the building? Anybody here not knowing what's happening? Okay, so basically we are here to celebrate love. We are here to celebrate not only the love of God, but the love that we share with those that we're experiencing life with, be it platonic, be it in a relationship. We're just here to have a good time and just celebrate the opportunity to be alive and share our lives with our significant others. You are all welcome. To my right is the lavatories, so if you need to relieve yourself, you can just make use of the door as you go in. There's 4 cubicles, so you can feel free. To the back of me, to the front of me and the back of you, there's a bar. If you'd like any refreshments, you may go there and wet your throats. And I think that's about it. So, as people of God that we are, I think we would be doing a disservice if we don't open the evening with a prayer. Thus, I'd like to ask on Mr. Freedom Nechiava to come and pray for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please leave your inhibitions at the door as you enter. So I have a little icebreaker that I'd like all of us to participate with. There's these 3 stickers on your tables, and we are going to play a game called Robot. In American English, it's called a traffic light. If you have a driver's license, you are familiar with it. Green is for go. Orange is for proceed with caution, and red is for stop. So, what does this mean tonight? Red means married. If you are married, cows moved, family said, ililili, rahadi sweep the floor, pasta, and officiated, and everything happened, and you are married, living together. Could you kindly please make use of the red sticker on your left shoulder, please? If you need more stickers, please just raise your hands and they will help you out with them.
Alright.
You're officially stopped from any mingling. When you want to talk to anybody, you must ask your significant other first, worry, can we engage this fella? Okay, next I'm going to go to the green. Green means you are single. You came one for sorry. You are here in anticipation to meet somebody, your significant other. And there's nothing wrong with that, Shem. Please let us know so we can put you together in prayer and make sure you meet a brother. And even if you see a brother with a green sticker, come and ask for advice before you shoot your shot, you know? So if you are single, ready to mingle, could you kindly take the red sticker on your left shoulder? Oh, sorry, green sticker on your left shoulder, please. Thank you.
MC, why is yours?
Again, I'm coming. So finally, we are gonna go with orange. Proceed with caution, right? You're in a relationship, one about. It's been years. Whenever you ask for management, what's the rush? You've never set foot in that village. You are going through stuff in this relationship. You are telling us, come save me. Green is the one. Proceed with caution. I'm sorry, I'm kind of late tonight. Orange is the one. I'm saying, man. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm guessing that everybody has chosen a color now, and now we are able to identify each other and coordinate each other throughout the evening. If you're wearing green, please, when it's time to eat, don't be shy. Go and say hello. Don't be shy. On our tables, there's even this little karki there to scan. Ne? When you scan it, the first thing that's going to come up is, it's going to take you to a link, and then the first thing that's going to come up is going to be, talk to us on WhatsApp. Ne? You can anonymously send your request on WhatsApp, say, I saw a brother, or I saw a lady, like this. Is he indeed singing, or is he going to break my heart? You know? And then of course, now we know the people that are here, and we know we are the private investigators. We will Google for you and we will say sister or gentle brother. You know? So yes. Also, in the WhatsApp group, in the WhatsApp chat, should you have any questions, suggestions, as we are having individuals talking, I would like to just ask you to please just send your questions to that chat, and then we will engage with you throughout the evening. Thank you very much. I'm not going to read her bio. It's there for all of us to read. If you can just help me bring her up to the podium by a round of applause, please.
Alright, so as she said, that was me before. This is me after. After Aromet, obvious. So yeah, thank you so much for the platform. Thank you for the opportunity. I do not take it lightly, because I believe that whatever we stand and say as speakers, it carries value, it makes an impact. Someone listens to you and they think, that's probably the way to go, because she stood in front of people and she said it. So I was given 5 minutes, and I hope not to take a lot of your time. But I just want to talk about something small, not a lot of things, because I can see it's late, people have their people, and, I'm told there's food, there are nice things to drink. So, yeah, a few days ago, we had the State of the Nation address, and the things that they were talking about. Because me and the president are like, so told him, when you get up there, Mr. Ramaphosa, just use my name, it's free, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, are you sure? Shouldn't we pay you for this? I'm like, no, it's okay, just, we cool. So it got me thinking. We had the State of the Nation address, we are in relationships. Some of us don't have stickers to show where we fall, because we are not sure ourselves. And some of us, you came with someone, you want to go for a color, and they're looking at you because, they haven't confirmed you. So I just want to talk to people who are, in relationships. Just one thing, the state of the relationship address. You go at work, you are employed, they tell you, these are the things we're going to expect from you, and after 3 months, where I work at 6 months, we are going to evaluate you, and before that 6 months, we are not just going to hit you with a score, and evaluate performance review, but we will be checking you to see, are you performing, are you, losing your balance, are you losing the plot? And then when it comes that 6 months or 3 months, they sit down with you and they tell you, this is what we expected from you, this is how you performed, this is how we think you should improve, this is what we think you excel in, because the whole point is not just for them to tell you all the things that you are doing wrong, right? I'm sitting in front of a pulpit, so I'm tempted to say amen. And yeah, for my whole life I've been running away from this situation. But most of us, have you noticed in a relationship that when you are fighting, like you have all these points, you know that this guy did this and I didn't like it, and he knows I don't like it, or this lady keeps doing this, she knows I don't like it. And you know, it's a heated fight, you are telling them, you know, yeah, Vele, you leave your shoes everywhere. Yeah, but then it's because I come home tired.
Amen.
Yeah, but then you don't help me with the kids. Yeah, but these are our kids. You know, so when you address things in that heated moment, what you are doing with your word, you are attacking. And as your partner, I don't want to be attacked. I'm going to defend. So me and you are not getting to the bottom of what the problem is. We're causing other problems because now you're going to say, so why are you shouting? But you know that he's right. And then for us ladies, you resort to the waterworks. Because you don't want him to tell you that, you know, baby, I think maybe let's do things this way. I think it will be better for us to move in this direction. So state of the relationship address. This is where you are not fighting. You are not angry. You know, you are not upset. This is just you and your person. And you are sitting and you are having a discussion. It doesn't have to be heated, because I know some people call arguments heated discussions, and some will shout at you and say, no, baby, I just got passionate about what we were talking about, so I raised my voice. But in a state of a relationship address, we are sitting, we are talking. So that's what I would like you to practice if you've never done it. We sit and we talk. Baby, when we met, this is what I thought our life would be like. Yeah, you know, this is what I had in mind too. Oh, and then this and this happened. So how do we then navigate these changes? When we met, this is where we wanted to be. This is where we wanted to go. Where are we now? How did we get where we are? Is this what we wanted to be? What happened along the way to bring us here? And this is a place where you don't say, yeah, it's because you did this and you always do that. No, this is a place where you say, I think, you know, maybe this could have been the reason. So this is a place where you are not blaming the other person. Because, you know, it's very easy to say, yeah, but then if you hadn't come home late that other day, now I would have spoken to you in the morning. So I kept quiet for 2 weeks because you came back late. And now you are keeping quiet. You don't even know why Manabatu came back late. Maybe something happened, you know, on the way, in some kind of danger, or the way, you know, their lives were somehow endangered. But this is a place where you are willing to listen. I get you listen to your boss when they tell you you didn't meet this target. But at home, you don't want to listen to your partner telling you what to do. Because Pella, when you get into a relationship, whether you are a wife or a girlfriend, if you've been single for a while, I mean, it's not like single life is coaching for being a wife. Because you are single, you are being on your own. When someone else comes into the picture, there are certain things that you need to adjust. And there are certain things that you don't even know that you need to change or you need to improve. Because when you are on your own, there was no one, you know, holding you accountable for all the things that you do wrong, or you know, the things that the way you behave when you're on social media. Because there's a lot of married people, but they're single on social media. And yeah, they will DM me and say, I wish I met you earlier, but it's not for another day. But when you are now in a relationship, whatever you do reflects on your partner. Because now whatever people see you doing, whatever you say, they will think, oh, that's so-and-so's husband. That's so-and-so's wife. But they're seeing this person's husband is on social media, you know, begging other women to go out with him. And you're like, Evan, what about the one that you left at home? Is she not outing materially, or, you know, what's happening? But anyway, we are not the state of the relationship address. This is where you now should be able to be vulnerable. Because I know some of us, we get to a place where we build a wall. Because I'm not going to cry in front of you, But then, who do you want to cry in front of? Because if your relationship is a safe space, this is where you should be able to say, this is how I feel. When you talk to me like this, I feel this way. You know, I feel belittled. I feel like you're treating me like a child. You know, and then you guard the words that you say. Because again, I think most of you read the Bible and it says you build or you destroy. There's the power of life and death is in your tongue. So that thing does not only apply to when you are speaking to yourself, but when you are speaking to your partner. And lastly, there's quite a lot of things that I would say, so a bit all over the place. This is where you tell your partner the good things that you love about them. You know, the nice things that they do. Because I know it's easy to get lost, you know, in the things that they're doing wrong. And you always, when they come out of the room, you look at how he's dressing, or Mara, those shoes don't match, or Mara, baby, your hair, this and that. But this is the place where you're like, oh, son, you know, and if you are Zulu, usibize zonke, usibize all of them. Because unfortunately, if you feel like when you do that, we are hey, then I think there are a lot of issues that need to be sorted in that relationship, because it's supposed to be a safe space where you are supposed to praise your man, praise your woman, to say, hey, I'm Mankuna, yes, Masushi, lazy. You know, then you let your partner know all the things that they are doing right, because a lot of us know what is wrong with us. I know my bad habits, I know all the things that I do wrong, but it's a great remedy, or kind of, it's medicine when someone comes and says, but you know, I like it when you do this. You know, the way you talk to the kids, I like it. You know, the way you think, I like it. Because sometimes for us ladies, we can get lost in how we look, and then we neglect what is up here. So it's a nice thing to hear your partner saying, you know, baby, the way you think, man, you know, when I'm with you, when I know it, when I have an idea, I can just bring it to you and you will bring it to life. Because there's nothing as worse as having a partner. You go to them with all these bright ideas and you're like, you know what, I'm going to write 7 books and then I'm going to travel the world. And you're like, you know? And you're like, baby, I want to open this catering company. I want to do this. I'm like, so I think just, you know, focus on cooking here at home. Don't, you know. So it's a remedy when someone comes and they tell you all the good things that they like about you, all the good things that you do. So I know my 5 minutes is already up. I wish you guys the best of evenings and lots of happiness. I've been told there are single people here. So yeah, just make sure, because our brother is on doing sometimes this person is single, but after 4 years he gets married, and you're like, bruh, I was praying for you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think she deserves a round of applause. So, we started late today, and it gave me some time to sit in the car and watch a lot of you come in. And some of us, Vaslapi reads better than others. So I'm a very giving person. As I was sitting in the car, looking at, spying on you, I saw a couple that intrigued my eye, and I was like, Yazi, tonight when they get back home, as they settle down and want to tell each other sweet nothings and digest all of the talks that were given today, I want to bless them with something. So, to my left, there's a gentleman in lady right over there dressed in black. You came early, thank you, and you took the Vaslapi share. Over and above, you coordinated. So I can tell that the state of this relationship, communication is key. Could you kindly come to the front, please? Ladies and gentlemen, this Tobisi, and I would just like to bless them with a gift to say thank you for showing up and looking good. Over and above that, we've got 4 books by the author. You each take one. I don't know if you've read any, but you can each take one. And then I hope you read them and yeah, have a state of a relationship address. You can say about that. And hopefully when they get engaged, we'll be invited to the wedding. So we can also yee and halalala. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you digest what Dunzano has said and you are also looking at the state of your relationships, I would like Clement to come and serenade us with his sweet voice so that you guys can have a little tete-a-tete with the love of your life next to you and just address issues, man. If there's something nje, bodla. You can be like, Ishmara, bodla. Use this moment to bodla. Clement, the stage is yours.
When I got this feeling burning, when I got this feeling burning, and then that's feeling burning. Oh, burning. When I got this feeling burning, when I got this feeling burning, I say when I got this feeling burning. This is a man's world, but it would have been nothing without a woman, oh girl. Yeah. This is a man's world, this is a man's world, but it would be nothing without a woman, oh girl. Yeah, baby. Yeah, this is a man's world, but it would have been nothing without a woman. Oh, oh. Like you do, touch me like you do, love me like you do, like you do, love me like you do, girl. Touch me like you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, these books that I've been giving out are written by our lovely author, Mr. Basil Mugwena, and he's going to be the keynote address for the evening. There is a short clip that Takalani is going to play, and then we are going to welcome him to the podium so that we can hear what he's going to bless us with.
It takes 35 minutes to get home, but he arrives home 7 o'clock. The housing authorities at disadvantage tend to treat you like one of their kids because they have all the time in the world to sit home, think about every possible thing that you
But that is not to say, Gucci, I cannot be a house executive.
No, that doesn't.
That is not to say that.
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
Then I also talk about a corporate wife. A corporate wife has their priorities somewhere else. Their job comes first. Their image is second. Their friends is third. The husband and the kids are number 4. The advantage is that they will never ask for a cent from you. But the disadvantage is you will spend each and every day of your life eating takeaways. I also talk about the desperate sugar mamas. I think everybody is familiar with this. This type of, usually they are advanced in age.
Just call it like they are old.
Well, I will not put it. Yeah, they are old, but they have money. So they find themselves at Ben 10.
Yes.
Just to keep.
But you know what, sorry, sir. But you know what, there's a phenomenon, since that you're talking about that, I'm just off the subject, where young men are deliberately go out for older women that I'm not even talking about 45, I'm talking about women that are like 65, you know, because these women have trust funds and they're well heeled as well. Those young men are called ambulance chasers.
Ambulance chasers. Well, I never heard about that concept, but I know about the case.
Yes.
A case in South Africa wherein somebody was suing a sugar mama because the sugar mama busted him with his girlfriend.
Yes.
And then she was chucking him out of her house.
Yes.
He went to court and said, no, I want her to maintain me because my standard of living is going to deteriorate and all this stuff. And obviously the courts threw that out. Then you also have a good time wife.
Yes.
This is a party animal. It's a wife, it's somebody's wife, but
yes.
It's everywhere. She has no regard for any principles or anything that a married woman should be. She's nothing like that. Her life is about partying. Her husband has given up on admonishing her. Her husband has accepted that this person is the way she is. You also have an angry wife. This is a wife that...
Oh, this is the one Solomon talks about, isn't it? That dripping, Solomon was you know, a nagging. It's like water dripping onto the roof.
This is the one type of a woman that every man does not deserve.
No, please.
A man will always talk about, I want peace, I want my peace, I want my peace. But an angry wife will always find a reason to fight at any given time. Let me also talk about this one quickly.
Yes.
A dictionary wife.
Oh, okay.
A dictionary wife is a wife who is right in everything. A dictionary does not want your opinion.
No.
A dictionary defines a concept. So a dictionary wife always tells you what to do. It's her way or the highway. Get used to that. Then you have a recycle bin or recycle station.
Oh, wait, man. Recycled what?
A recycle station wife. This is an extremely dirty potential wife.
Yes.
When you get into a place, the wardrobe is full of everything. Some of the clothes have never been worn. Some of the clothes are lying on the floor. She might be extremely beautiful, but her house resembles a recycle station because everything is just everywhere. Then I also talk about a spaced out wife. This is a wife who is just having some superstitions. She lives in another world. For example, she cannot be affectionate with you. When you go on the mall, you can't hold her hand. No. It's a taboo of some sort. She will tell you in your face that you can't sleep with her during the day. You may give birth to albinos. She will tell you that if you marry a man who's 15 years older than you are definitely going to hell. The last type of a wife that I talk about is a godly wife. This is the wife that Solomon talks about.
Hey, Proverbs
35,
yes.
type of a wife.
Yes.
Thank you to everybody in attendance. Let me start by saying thanks to God for making this day such a great possibility.
Amen.
I also want to extend my words of appreciation to my wife. I think Lebu didn't see us come through. I mean, Yeah, but we have done better than Toby's. But it's one of those things I'm accepting defeat for this. I also want to say thanks to the support team that I have. Once again, I would like to recognize each and every one of them, if I may ask them to wave. We have been last year we celebrated 10 years on the road. We held a very successful celebration in Nelspruit at Mercure Hotel. And this marks our 11th year speaking like this. So I will, in no particular order, ask the program director to wave. She has been there. She has been our program director since 2013. And then you also have our IT guru, Mr. Elia Maruleka. You will wait, you will see him. He also has been with us since 2013. And then you have, he says he's not Mapikizolo, but he arrived shortly after the bus has left. But Takalan Mutsarini, yes. We also have Clement. Clement has also been with us throughout all these years. You have seen him. I don't know where he is. Yeah. Then you have Masala. Masala is the one seated next to TK. We really appreciate the work that they do. I mean, I'm looking at what I'm seeing here today. I did not know anything about this. I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm seeing quite a number of things for the first time. Ever since the event was conceived, they ran with it from day one up until this day. And getting in here, I was just reflecting. I mean, we agreed on this in October last year. And you look at this, how many months it takes to organize something like this that will only last for 2-3 hours. But that is how life is. I also want to appreciate in our presence my brother-in-law and his wife. So I must behave today, Sibeko. I must behave. My brother-in-law, Mr. Shibori and Mr. Shibori sit there. And then, well, everybody has seen Sibeko is very troublesome. I appreciate you so much, bro. This man makes my workload better. We are in the Bed Junior Football Club. It's a lot of nightmare. But he's the one who's running with everything on a daily basis. He stresses me, updating me about everything that is going right and wrong. But I truly appreciate it. I also want to thank my friends and their families who are in attendance, Mr. Semi in here, and all of you. I will not mention everyone by name. And then if you haven't seen my wife, then it's your own mistake. But there she is. I really thank you, baby, and I really appreciate all the support that you give me. I also want to thank my homie, Tintualo. Very funny. I'm seeing her for the first time today. I've known her for a few years. It was this thing of you talking over the phone or anything like that. She interviewed me in one of her radio shows. As a matter of fact, one day we were attending a wedding in Lupongo. I could not do an online session. She carried on with that online session, and it was awesome. I truly thank you also for the keynote address. We dubbed this evening talk or theme, Celebration of Love. Celebration of love. Somebody may ask themselves a question, why do we have to celebrate when everything seems to be going amiss? Stats indicate daily that all first-time marriages, 50% of them end up in divorce. 60% of all second-time marriages end up in divorce, and 70% of all third-time marriages end up in divorce. Somebody may ask, why do we have to celebrate? Why do we have to celebrate when people who know better say this thing called marriage is a mistake that the church refuses to acknowledge, that it's a failed experiment? Why do we have to celebrate when the champions, for example, what you call men of God, are the ones in the front line in the divorce courts? Why do we have to celebrate? There are so many things that are out there, there are so many things that are said out there that says to you, you can't celebrate. But ask yourself this question, why do we live then if we know that we are going to die one day? Why do we live? Are we supposed to live carelessly, haphazardly, because we know we are going to die? I want us to reflect on this day on life and our unions or marriages. Marriage is not pap and place. Marriage is not for the faint-hearted. As a matter of fact, each and every day, if you want to know that life can be really tough, get married. You think that you are going through your stuff, your issues and whatsoever is difficult, get married, then you will have to realize that you are dealing with two hearts at this particular point in time. Just take time and reflect on the person that you are married to. What value do they bring or have they brought into your life? Ask yourself, what is it that, what is that change that is in your life that if these people were not in your life, you will not be where you are? Guys, you cannot neglect celebrating the partner that you have because of issues. As long as you are alive, you will always encounter challenges. As long as you are alive, you will always have problems. As a matter of fact, some of you had to wrestle through some fights before getting here. Baby, we are late. We said we will be there 5:30. No. I told you that I'm coming. What's your problem? No, baby, we are late. Okay, fine. Leave. Go. I saw you want to go alone, Ben. No, baby, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I don't know what got over me. That when I can wait. I'm speaking with you. That's the reality of living. I know some of you may be here, we're smiling and everything. It's an Israeli-Hamas arrangement. Let's have a ceasefire. After school is after school. But that is the way life goes. I want you to pause and look at the person in your life and say, thank God for this particular person. Nemo was singing a song, and I'm coiling it back to that particular song. Celebrate that person for staying. Celebrate that person for staying. Because everything around you says walk. Everything around you says this is too much. Everything says you can do better, man. This is not the best there is in the world. So if you have no reason whatsoever, celebrate that particular person for staying in your life, for staying with you, for enduring everything that you are bringing to the fore. Because at some point, remember, when you are dating, as Tinzolo was saying, when you are dating, everything may look pashash. Once you get married, once you get married, you start dealing with reality. Remember, when you are dating, this particular person is walking on clouds and whatsoever. Now you are married. You hear this person snoring, and the snore is like, what have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten? And then that's the reality of living. All the facades go off once you tie the knot. There is no place to hide once you tie the knot. You are going to deal with every reality. But take time each and every day to say, thank you, Lord, for this particular person who is staying. Because the person who stays is a person who is willing to fight with you to maintain that institution of marriage.
Amen. Amen.
The one who doesn't care will not fight with you. You do whatever nonsense, they will just let you be. Because they know they are not invested. The one who is invested will stay, will fight with you so that you can be better at the end of the day. So you ought to pause and say, thank God. It's not given. It's not given that this particular person will always be around you. It's not given that this particular person will always be supportive.
Amen.
If they are supportive, say, thank God. Because this is a route that you have taken that is getting somewhere. So, the one enemy of a relationship or marriage is this animal called familiarity. Familiarity breeds contempt. You get used to this. You know what? Hey, let me tell you something. You may just get used to a person and treat them like they don't matter. Other people out there, they are waiting for the opportunity. Mr. Husband, you think, no, why should I be telling this woman? Hey, I wrote something in one of the books. Hey, ever since we got married, you no longer buy me flowers, you no longer tell me I'm the best thing that ever happened since Nelson Mandela. The dude said, hey, well, have you seen a fisherman feeding a fish that he has already caught? Complacency is one of the most dangerous things that can derail your marriage or union. So each and every time, make it an effort. We ought to give it our best each and every time to say, thank you for staying with me despite it all. When I got married, I was, okay, sure. You see, like now, this is it's a sign of, okay, my wife doesn't want me to say this, but it's a sign of wealth. When I got married, I used to be six pack or whatever. So, but with the wealth and experience, you okay, don't laugh. So, there are some of these things that you really must just take time to appreciate. One day I was talking to these guys about their men's conference. You believe it or not? They are these guys, South African guys, they were planning a men's conference to take place at Cape Verde. They mentioned that actually that thing called Bafana that in Cape Verde is not a representative of South Africa. It's a scheme that has been formulated by the Cape President Mutsepe. It's his team actually. So the men need to go to Cape Verde to console those people that were crying there. So I said, guys, let's pause and look at our lives. Can you really talk about the things that really are better off in your life now that you are married? I will never forget one feedback from one COO who said, you know what, I am a CEO of a very big establishment, but I thank God for my wife for one reason only. Every time she will come back, the kids will come back from school, the next thing I will be told, okay, when I need assistance with homework here, man. Yes, a COO was beaten by a man till grade 7. And then he said, bruh, ever since that day, I had to take time and arrive home after 9 because I know kids have a curfew, 9 o'clock they must go to sleep. When I arrive home, I will just shoot straight to sleep, just to avoid. And then while we were talking, I thought about myself. This is South Africa. While we were still talking, I thought about myself. But you know what? My wife never studied Afrikaans at school. Here are the kids, they come back from school with homework here, Afrikaans. And the mama said, hey, your father studied Afrikaans and besides he's a teacher, he will help you with Afrikaans. My Afrikaans was that one of demand cap the hold. Demand cap. Don't look down on yourself. I was reflecting the other time that, you see, with men are victims of love. Yeah? Men are always victims of love. Men have always been charged with responsibility to love. Men have capacity to love. Men are lovers. The question is, who do they love? Or what do they love? Be very careful. Always ensure that their energy is directed in the right place. There are people who are so obsessed with their vehicles and all sorts of things. That's the way it is. Just like with women, the issue of submission and respect, they are able to reciprocate that where they see the value of being loved. I want to give a simple example. You know, your marriage hangs in your wife's shoulder. Let me repeat this. Your marriage hangs in your wife's shoulder. If your wife wants your marriage to fail, trust me, it will fail. Let me give a scriptural reference for those of you who have never been to church. You may follow as I speak. In the Bible, there is a man called Adam. Adam was given a responsibility, duty, to take care of the garden. Along the way, a woman was introduced. And the instruction was given, hey, you see all these trees here? Don't touch that one. Don't eat that one. As a matter of fact, it's Adam who played it safe. Adam said, hey, God said don't eat. Adam said don't even touch it. And then one day the serpent went to the garden and found Eve doing a house chores and said, hey, what's up? She said, we're just chilling. Are you guys not hungry? He said, no, we have eaten everything. It's only that one that we can't eat or touch. The serpent said, man, you are being lied to. You are being lied to. That tree, that fruit is very important for you to become wise. You'll become like God. She said, are you for real? And Adam was standing there. Adam was standing there watching the serpent talking to his wife. And she started entertaining the serpent. The poor Adam wanted to realize, she would say, hey, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You never even told me that there's a potential for me to become God. So don't even go there. Let the right man tell me the truth. And you know what happened? Adam knowingly decided to die with his bride. You will also know about Abraham. Abraham, the father of faith. He was told, dude, you are going to get a son. The wife realized, the years are getting over and over. Mudimu needs help of some sort. So please help God, Murena. Go to my maid. I mean, look at that. Because of his love for Sarah, he decided to believe her at the expense of God and went for a maid. And you know what happened. You may not even know about Delilah and Samson. Delilah said, oh, I see you don't love me. You claim to love me, but you lie to me. Why can you lie to me when you say you love me? You can't. Where does your strength come from? He said, no, you tie me. They said, okay, she ties him. They are the Philistines, he cut everything off. You are lying to me again. I'm done with you. Okay, baby. No, it's okay. My strength is in my hair. If you cut my hair, I'll be finished. Look at how he gave up his autonomy because of love. Where am I going with this? You need to be very clear in terms of your boundaries. Men's weakness is love. Just like women's weakness can be that respect or submission. Some ladies end up submitting to their bosses because they show some sense of authority, because people submit to authority.
Yeah.
So if when you are just wishy-washy, they'll say, I can't like it. They'll go to church and find some papa who's performing snake issues and whatsoever, and say, go deeper, papa, because they see authority.
Yeah.
So these are very critical issues. You need to balance the two. I want to say something. Ladies, I said your marriage, the success of your marriage is effectively in your hand. If you do not keep it together, your man will abdicate or will give it up willy-nilly. Here's a danger about not taking care of your marriage and your man. If a man fails, when a man fails, his failure does not only affect him. When a man fails, his failure affects his family. It affects himself, his family, his children, and generations to come. Those of you who might have read the book, Principle-Based Lessons from King David's Shadow, I wrote at length about how King David's failure affected the entire generation of Israel till this day. David suffered from a sin of sexual promiscuity. He could not stand the scare. He killed so many people just to grab their wives. Guess what? Everything that he did followed through with him. Let me give you just one example before I say. Yes, David. He sees Uriah the Hittite's wife and say, wow. And then he gets a woman, he impregnates her, he kills the man. You think that is over? He covered every track. He was a king. He could afford to cover every track. He kills the man. Later, God sent Nathan to go and relate the story. Then David realized, okay, this is not a secret no more. He says, sorry. Fast forward, he marries the woman after he had killed the husband. They give birth to a child, the child dies. Later they give birth to another child named Solomon. David suffered from sexual promiscuity. He would just go, we find this one, take a woman. This dude even inherited King Saul's wives. He had so many women in his life. What happened to Solomon? Solomon excelled. Solomon got 1,000 wives. How do you explain that? 1,000 wives? How many days? Oh, okay. But what became very interesting is another story, also assigned to David. David, by that one incident, where he was at a balcony like this, he saw Bathsheba down there swimming and everything. Guess what? Later in life, his son, Absalom, went to the balcony where David was when he saw Bathsheba. Long after the fact, Absalom went and took David's women, concubines, girlfriends, and went to the very same spot where David was standing and slept with them in broad daylight. David slept with Bathsheba at night. These ones, his children, slept with his concubines broad daylight. That marked the continuation of that seed. So I beg of you, as we celebrate, think not only about yourself, think about the future. Because everything hinges on you. Be very careful where you walk, because your children who are not even born are following in your footsteps. Let's celebrate love. Let's protect each other. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's do each and everything humanly possible to make sure that we build successful marriages, even when everything says nothing is working. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. B, ladies and gentlemen. If you are not sure, Mr. B is an author. So from that small snippet, it's sure you guys want to know more. The Lord has blessed him, and in his anointing, he's got lessons and teachings that he shares in his books. So TK will share with us the pricing for the books. Discount again. I mean, you know, 10%. You know, my friend, how much for you? So, TK will have a discount, ladies and gentlemen. Which basically means if I was at home, those plates in the dining room table, nicely cleaned, those glasses that we never use would have been decked out and the likes. And similarly, the same has happened this evening. to such an extent that we have a chef tonight. So I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you what's happening at the back. I'm gonna ask our chef, is he at the back? Okay. Can the chef please come out and let us know what Rikafunya Emily Home?
Something that has never changed. Can I be your fairy tale? I promise I will love you well. Oh, be your fairy tale. I promise I will love you well. Oh, be your fairy tale. I promise I will love you well. About you, you were right in front of me. You know I just staring in my eyes. I would see your smile, I can't deny it. I can't believe I'm crying, but I see this is true. You're the one for me. My heart is beating fast to the rhythm of the song. I think quasi no cosmava, intensino e amor. Tati's a restaurant. Oh, dizem que ela pula, baby. Tell me so, say que she is. Maybe she is. Dizem que ela pula, baby. Tell me so, say que she is. Maybe she. You don't have to listen to the naysayers. Listen to your heart, boy. I wanna call you when I want me. Du så först att vara du. Du kan nika kizia. Du kan nika isanda sam. Andi quasi no cosmava. Eu te sigo e a furia. Tati sanda sam. Oh, wow. So, we'll sing this other song, actually, we'll sing it now. Let's play.
I'm getting ready again.
Okay. I'll be there. Just come take my now when we're done here. Definitely I'm there for your second wedding with the same wife, isn't it? Yeah, but you know what? You're renewing the vows. Huh? Oh, Jesus. It's terrible. I will deal with it. I'll be there. Let's go. Oh.